Can you truly do it in one day at Universal Studios?
We are putting it to the test by going head to head in a rides race.
And I'm gonna try my best. I was gonna say I'm gonna win,
well,
but
that's
I
not
don't
making
know.
me want to trash talk.
No, I'm gonna try my absolute best.
I am going to win.
We have a rope drop strategy that we normally stick to, but I'm gonna mix it up a little bit.
Wait a minute.
I know where I'm going.
Wait, I'm doing the same thing.
Are you going to Minion Mayhem?
So typically, we would start our day at Gringotts, which is the Harry Potter attraction in the very back of the park. It is the most popular ride in this park. However, I have made the call to rope drop Minion Mayhem for that reason, because everything else has a single rider line. All right, we are starting in a tie today, it seems.
We normally do, never on purpose.
Yeah, one thing about Em and I, we got the same strategy. Our strategy is the same.
Fear my red nose.
Are you going to Gringotts after this?
Just let me do this. You're all here because you want to work for me. I usually take this time to interview new recruits one at a time, but I'm working on something really big today.
When you exit Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, you do exit into a Minion party, where sometimes there is a Minion meet and greet. There is not right now, which is unfortunate because that would be another point for both of us, but I guess that just means I do need that kind of actually, yeah. Don't try to distract me. We're in a competition.
Oh my gosh, we are.
My eyes are watering, and it's not because I cried in
Where are you
Despicable Me
going?
Minion Mayhem. What? Wait, are you behind me?
I don't know.
Okay, where do you think I'm going? Because I'm going to Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts.
Where else would I go?
That's the thing, is that like when you have airtight strategies like we do, we get stuck together in these games. I'm sure we will split later.
We definitely will. We always make the intentional choice to split, even if one of us has to change our plans slightly.
Yeah,
but
because there are multiple good strategies,
Yeah.
but there's only one right way to do them
in the morning. Yeah.
So
Here we go.
here we are. All right, we have made it to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. This is the side of Universal Studios. It is Diagon Alley. She's making a lot of noise. What's up with that? Let her go. This is the Universal Studios side of the Wizarding World. It is very cool, and I wish that we could actually just like hang out around here today, but we can't. Competition, you know how it is.
Uh-huh.
What is that? You like scare me. Guess what I remembered?
Yeah, actually,
I was like, Emma's gonna destroy me if I don't wear a fanny pack.
I actually left my water bottle in the car because I don't want to bother with it.
I didn't bring my water bottle because I was like, Emma will destroy me if I don't wear a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts is a very cool story coaster. You ride in a minecart down to your vault, but things go awry. There's a lot of people around. Voldemort, Bellatrix,
Who?
Bill Weasley.
Yeah, Bill's here.
Yeah, Bill Weasley. He works
the
here.
safest
Yeah,
place
that's
in
what
the
I said.
world.
I just said Bill Weasley's here. Yeah.
Why did I think you said Bellatrix?
No, I said Bill plays tricks. He's a Weasley.
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah. So we have been in line for 40 minutes. It was supposed to 25 minutes to ride this ride, but we found out why. They have half of the track down. So they're only loading one side of the track, means that ride is at half capacity. If it were full capacity, we would have only waited 20 minutes, which is still a long time actually, but
Well, I understand though that sometimes when we do single rider lines, not everybody can do that. So this was kind of making up for if we do them later.
yeah.
And it was the worst.
Yeah. But at least we were together and now we're still on even footing,
And I was gonna
so
say, we're totally even.
the race
It's
is
fine.
still on.
It's fine. Okay, so we finally were released from the prison that is Gringotts. Escape from Gringotts. We finally escaped, if you will, from Gringotts. And I'm gonna go this way. Yep. I was really hoping there was a show going, but I don't think there's one starting anytime soon. So I think the next thing is I probably need to head over to Rip Ride Rocket. Any of the street shows we actually only have to watch for like a minute or two, and it counts because, you know, we traditionally don't really have little shows like this in Disney World, so this is kind of our first attempt at this. But I'm gonna head outside. I'm also gonna check one more time to make sure Celestina is not about to start. I also feel like it looks like it rained. There's a lot happening, but Rip Ride.
Emma and I finally split, which is great. The wait time sign now says nothing. The ride is still open, but the wait time sign says nothing. So Gringotts is really going through it right now. Luckily, that wasn't too bad. I don't know where Emma just went because there's nothing that way that makes sense this time of morning. Wait times are still relatively low. It is a Friday in November, and Universal has a tendency to be a lot slower on weekdays, just because it is kind of a locals park. So on weekdays, it can be a whole lot slower. If you are planning to head to Universal, I actually recommend making your Universal days weekdays. It is night and day what the wait times look like. But the thing that's going to make this tricky today is that Universal has a lot of shows for us to see. And it has a lot of characters that do not have specific times listed, where we'll just kind of have to hope for the best and catch them. I have a plan for that. I think it's going to be good. I think we're going to beat Emma, but we'll see just how much we can get done today. Universal's not an overly large park, so it's kind of easy to get from one side to the other, which is good because this is now the second time I walk from the front of the park to the back or vice versa. But right now I'm headed to Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. This is another one of those rides that will get a longer wait later in the day. It does offer a single rider line. However, that single rider line is not always available. That's actually true of all of them. Hollywood Rip Ride Rockets is just a little more fickle. I'm walking too fast in the name of competition.
Okay, so I'm checking the show times, and it looks like there is a Sing It that just started 2 minutes ago. If I really book it, I can get up there and at least watch that for 2 minutes, and then we can keep going to Rip Ride, so that's one less thing to do. There is going to be an extra little bit of like an added challenge today. The park actually closes early for Halloween Horror Nights. This is actually, I think, this might be the last. This is the next to last night. So the park will close early. So there's a big chance we're not going to do everything, including the characters and all of the small shows. Now, I have done a Uni No Express challenge where I do everything on a Halloween Horror Night. So if you want to go check that out, it's up on the channel right now. But I did not have to do characters that day. So it's kind of unlikely that we'll get to do every single thing. So hopefully we can max that number out though, because I would like to win this one.
Now what would be great, I'm actually going to take a slightly longer route because unlike Disney, Universal has a ton of Streetmosphere performances. That's performances that happen just while you're out and about in the park that you can kind of stumble upon. And we are counting those today as an attraction of the park because they really are. They're one of my favorite things about Universal. And I believe there's one happening right up here. We do have to watch for 2 minutes for it to count for the competition. We don't have to watch the whole thing because realistically, if you're watching Streetmosphere, you can watch as little or as much as you like. But right up here on the corner is Sing It. This is an a cappella show where they have a little competition. It's very good. I love seeing it, so let's check it out.
I see a girl in front of me with red hair and a sweatshirt on, and I bet she's going to watch Sing It. But you know what? I'm here for a reason, so I'm going to watch this Sing It.
He does. Great job. We are tied up.
I did not follow you here.
1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 2.
You're not dancing. Okay, time out. Time out. What is that? What is it? Are you kidding? No. This is the Spice Girls. Spice Girls? Yeah. That was not the Spice Girls. Go back. Go.
I'm moving on from Sing It. I'm
Okay,
losing
see
Emma.
you later. I'm trying to go this way because I don't want her to know I'm going to Rip Ride, although I would not be shocked if that's the direction she's going in, but it's fine. We're gonna make some shortcuts. We're gonna go to Rip Ride Rocket.
Cannot escape that girl. But she went a different way. Hopefully she's going to Jimmy Fallon. But you know, we might see her in a second because I think I know what makes sense right now. So Sing It is kind of an a cappella show. They're very talented. It's super fun. There's a little like storyline where they're having a bit of a competition, which can make for a really fun show. And they're really good. I honestly wish that I didn't have to wait that 2-minute timer to take off before Emma. Oh my gosh. She's right over there.
Look at her go. But you know who can probably get line faster?
Fine. She's probably going to Building Clown Minion Blast.
Oh, and I left her.
Oh no! Whoa!
I'm walking
What are you
fast.
doing?
I'm just walking really fast to Minion Cafe.
Oh, you're good. We passed Minion Cafe.
Now I'm circling back.
She's
said I'm going to the same place, but like definitely not, because I'm going to Rip Ride, and that's not where she's going. Wrench in the plans.
The single rider line is in fact closed, and Rip Ride Rocket is up at 60 minutes. Bye.
No, wait.
Bye. Leaving.
Then I'm gonna leave.
No.
Yes, I am.
No.
I chose
You
it right
stay.
now. No, I chose it right now.
You chose it after I chose it. Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket does have a pretty long wait during the day. As you can see, it's 60 minutes now. It was not when we were over at Gringotts. I checked the wait time in the Universal app, which is a really great thing. Now, what I don't think Emma is going to do is use the wait time. She's still right next to me. Is use the wait. Oh, I hear a show. Is use the wait time alerts in the Universal app, which will be her mistake because those wait time alerts are going to get us on some really good rides later.
I see a Despicable Me character and not a line. Oh, it's the girls! 2 of the girls. So I'm gonna go over there. So fun fact, there are tons of Illumination characters that you can actually meet. Oh. Wait, she said 10 o'clock. What are you doing? Are you going to the Transformer Man?
I followed Emma because I saw that she noticed characters. The characters are close and I passed her. Now there is a Transformer out, but it's kind of a long line. And he's leaving. Okay.
Oh, he's leaving. Oh, wow, he goes into the garage? Okay, so she said the line for the girls is closed, but she said Vector would be out at 10. It's 9:58. So I'm gonna go over here. You're gonna meet lots of Illuminations characters over here. Vector is over here. We just saw Agnes and Edith. I know that you can meet a lot of the singing characters, so I'm gonna get in line. Now, Quincy and I did meet Vector on our perfect day here. If you wanna go check that out, it's on the channel right now. It's tons of fun. We had so much fun meeting Vector, and I'm gonna do it again. Illumination Theater, which is where you can actually meet them, is actually just counted as one location on our list, so I can't come back and meet the girls and get 2. Like, this is a one-stop shop. So Vector it is.
I really need to check out the app. So one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a wait times alert for Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. Setting a wait times alert is something you can do for any attraction that has a wait time in the app. And if the attraction closes, you can also set an alert for when it opens. So Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket has a 60-minute wait right now. That's really long. So I'm gonna set a wait time alert for when the wait drops to 25 or lower. If that happens today, I will get a notification and I'll be able to head over there. This is one of my favorite things about the Universal app that the Disney app certainly does not have. Now, I've checked show times, and one of my favorite shows is about to start right around this corner. It's called Vamos, and it is a dance show, and I hear it starting right now. This is actually my favorite street performance at Universal. It is amazing dancers doing partner dance. It just makes me smile, and then at the end they invite everybody out to come dance with them. It's just lovely. So I'm gonna go watch this for about 2 minutes, and it has technically started. Yeah. All right, you gonna show me?
You know what? Let's go.
Okay, cool, sounds good.
Oh, look at those moves. Those are nice. How are you? Best villain around, of course. Had to stop by and see you. I love the jumpsuit. I went for a little more subtle color today, a little red, but I like the orange. I love it. Can we take a photo together?
I actually never danced with them, but I think that definitely counts as experiencing that show for 2 minutes, is dancing with the dancers. I was not very good, so you're welcome for leaving the camera facing forward. I don't know what to do now. I need to check my app.
Okay, met my love, Vector. I think he's hilarious. I love that meet and greet so much. I just think it's funny. Now the Vamos show just started. Now the outdoor shows are about 10 minutes if you have never seen one. They're actually really, really incredible. Universal has some amazing live entertainment, which I feel like isn't really talked about a lot. So I'm gonna go watch Vamos. These are shows like highly recommend. You can just walk by and catch them. You can't really sit down for them because they are so short and they're outdoors, but that works out well for us because I only need to watch it for like 2 minutes and then it counts.
Looking at the app, I've decided what I want to do, and that is some more rides right now. I think I'm gonna do some more rides before I get into shows. I don't want to wait too late in the day to do shows because shows do tend to end a little earlier. We of course seen a couple now, and there's more to catch. I hear one starting back behind me, but I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out a ride and hopefully catch the next one of it. still early. We got tons of time for shows. I do want to get over to the other side of the park to try to do characters, but Fast and Furious has a 10-minute wait right now. I don't know if the single rider line is open, but that might get me on even faster. So Fast and Furious Supercharged, this is not a must-do attraction in my opinion. It is a Fast and Furious themed ride. Is this open? I'm going. It's a Fast and Furious themed ride where you get in a party bus, and unfortunately someone on the bus is an FBI informant, I think. Yeah. And then they come for you. They come to get you because you're racing cars and that's bad. So you're kind of on the run. The Rock is there. It's very dramatic. And then at the end, you end up at a party. It is not a very good ride. The effects are kind of wonky. You're on this bus that sort of moves. It's just not the best ride ever. And literally no one is in the single rider line. So I think we're gonna get right on it.
Okay, we just finished Vamos. It's such an incredible show. Now, I'm probably gonna go do the Mummy. I'm right here at Mummy, so let's head on in for that. We're here at Revenge of the Mummy. If you've never been, this is an indoor roller coaster. I don't wanna get too close to him. I don't like the guys. Oh, excuse me. So this is an indoor roller coaster that takes you into the Mummy movie starring Brendan Fraser, Oscar winner, of course. Everyone knows Brendan Fraser. He does need his cup of coffee, which honestly, so do I. But it turns out the curse is real on the set of the movies, and you're stuck in it now. This one actually is really popular, but luckily that single rider line is open today, so that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm not gonna have to use one of the lockers, although they are here to the left if you need those, and I'm gonna head into the single rider lane. Okay, just finished up on Mummy. I actually really love this one. It's a great indoor coaster, but I will also say, like, there are sections of it that go backwards. There's a few little, like, quote-unquote jump scares, if you will, and I could kind of see, like, kiddos being a little bit scared of that. So just something to be aware of. If you have a kid that's tall enough and maybe is a little bit apprehensive, consider, you know, maybe skipping that one or doing like a rider swap situation. Okay, so now I'm gonna head towards Transformers. So this is Transformers the Ride 3D. It's actually only a 20-minute wait right now. This is one where you get to sit in like a Wasp vehicle. You get to go through a story of Transformers. You're kind of trying to help them grab the Allspark. It's pretty interesting. Now I'm gonna use single rider for this one, and it's honestly a little bit nauseating if you struggle with motion sickness. This could potentially be one that you might have some trouble with, but overall it's not too bad. If you notice that you're having trouble like that, just take the glasses off.
I actually kind of enjoy that ride because it's got kind of a so bad it's good quality to it. There's a part where The Rock makes a particular joke and winks, and I find it very funny. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. This is the party though, where these cars are. I have to say it's not the most exciting, but they are playing Turn Down for What. But we don't have time to party. We are in a competition, we are in a challenge. It's getting too hot for me to be in this sweatshirt, but that's fine. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I feel like while I'm over here, I should do another single rider line. Oh, you know what I should have done? No, it's okay, I'll go back there. I'm doing a lot of back and forth, which I think is fine in this park, but you know, I should have done I should have gone back into Wizarding World to see if they had one of the shows running. That would have been kind of easy from the exit of Fast and Furious, but I didn't, so we're moving forward. I hear the show going on at Mel's Drive-In, which is not the direction I'm planning on going. Maybe we can catch Blues Brothers or Marilyn Monroe. I guess I can look at wait times or show times.
Okay, now this one I will say is not always my favorite. I don't think this one's a must-do, although I will say I also think you can really enjoy it even if you're not like a Transformers fan. Like, I've never really seen the movies. I know Shia LaBeouf's in it, I know that Megan Fox is in it, but I still think it's a really fun ride. The reason I feel like it's a little bit skippable is because there are more exciting and unique things here. For example, this is mainly screens, although it has a couple of mixed practical effects, mainly screens. However, if it's a low wait time, do it. It's fun. It's a good universal ride. Now, I think I hear the Blues Brothers. We're gonna go catch them for a few minutes and then keep moving on. Okay, I love that show. I don't know why. Soul Man at the end is just so exciting and fun to me. So now I'm gonna head to what I think is Fast and Furious. I am actually like just kind of going with the flow today, which never works out well for me. I'm much more of a planner, and I did not plan this out. So we're gonna go Fast and Furious Supercharged. They actually have a single ride online. So this is a ride where you get to go on a party bus and go to the party, well, go to an after party with the characters from Fast and Furious. So things don't go like exactly the right way like you would think. Maybe Shaw gets involved and maybe he tries to kill the party bus. I don't know, I don't want to say much. It is a, excuse me? It is a horrible ride, to be honest with you guys. I don't like it at all, but it's on the list. I would recommend you wasting your time here. So here we go, single rider.
Bruise Brothers are driving away. I just missed them. What about my girl, Marilyn? Oh, okay. Marilyn's just about to come out. And I think we can knock out the Revenge of the Mummy. So we'll do Marilyn, then Revenge of the Mummy, and then continue on. So while you can find times for the Streetmosphere shows in the Universal app, you can also tell when it's coming if you see these hot set barriers. These hot set barriers typically mean that one will crop up pretty soon around them. So if you're strolling by, you don't have anything to do, or you're eating a snack, you could stop and kind of hang out. But my favorite way to experience the Streetmosphere is by surprise. There are tons of shows. It is hard to miss them when they're happening. So if you want to catch some shows, just kind of hang out in the New York area and you are sure to see something. Now the question is, could I get a meet and greet in? Could I get a meet and greet in, make it to see Marilyn before she's done, and get on Mummy? That could be big. There's still 2 minutes till Marilyn comes out. It's probably 1 minute now, but still, you know, it could be big. So let's do it. What I'm not excited about is riding Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon. That is my least favorite theme park ride of all time. I like Jimmy Fallon just fine, or I did before I rode that ride. But that ride makes me very, very, very motion sick. So I'll probably grab a ginger ale for that one, just because it is a nightmare for motion sickness. I am prone to motion sickness. I'm not aggressively prone to it. I don't get like super motion sick all the time, but I do get motion sick, and that ride is the worst. I had to lay down in the grass in front of the theater over there the first time I rode it, so it is just not for me. And then on top of that, I don't think the ride is that interesting. It's a Race Through New York where you race Jimmy Fallon, the whole theater moves, and there's lots of references to that show, which is super fun, but just be warned that it can cause motion sickness. I hear music as if we've got somebody. Who's coming out? Please be 2 people. Oh, yes, okay, they're already out. Oh no, the line's closed. The Transformers line isn't open. Oh man, why did I do this? No, this was a waste of time. Okay, 2 things are happening back here. One, I just heard them announce at Illumination Theater that they're gonna be back in just a few minutes with the girls. The girls, all 3 of the girls from Despicable Me, and that is 3 points, because every character you meet is a point. And they're testing the wind, which if you see them with the barometers up, that means they're testing if it's too windy for the Transformers robots. So I might be able to catch both of them, and I hear a show up ahead. Sorry, Marilyn, I'm going up here. There are dancers you'll see outside of Mel's Drive-In, and they do a full choreographed number, and then they sort of do a more casual dance where they dance with the crowd, and that's what's happening right now. So I'm just gonna hang out here for about 2 minutes and check it out while they do their more casual dance at the end of their show. And hopefully we're not 2 minutes from the end, but I don't think we are, so. That one's super fun because it's supposed to be the Mel's Drive-In service coming to dance just like, I guess during a shift change. I see a Transformer! There are lots of folks pouring into that line though. I don't know if the Megatron meet and greet is gonna be for us. For the characters to count, we do have to actually have an interaction with them. We have to wait in line and meet them. The girls are out though. The girls are out! Oh, is it only, it's only Edith and Agnes, that's fine. I would like Margot, but that's all right.
hopping off Fast and Furious. Now this one is it's just not a great ride. They are gonna do a new Fast and Furious roller coaster over in Epic Universe, which we're really excited about, but this one is it's not the vibe, friends. Like this right here, this is the party. The quote unquote after party that you're going to is just these like 3 cars through here. So it's just really not the best. I will say it's starting to warm up, so I feel like I should keep going this direction. Maybe hopefully there's some shows. I need to check show times, and if not, we're gonna head towards like Men in Black and stuff like that. So start making our rounds. Checking Beetle the Bard. It looks like one show just started a minute ago. I'm in London. We're gonna go to catch the tail end of that show.
Hi guys, how's it going? Oh, nice. Hi. Can we take a selfie? Yeah, all my friends are in the camera. Yeah. They're all gonna love that.
Okay, that was the tale of Beetle the Bard. I catch myself saying it wrong a lot. I say Beetle and Bard. It's Beetle the Bard. Now, it is an incredible show. The puppets in it are amazing, and they're telling the tale of the Deathly Hallows. It's so good. I don't know, I feel like every time I say something's my favorite show, then I say something else is my favorite show. But it is really incredible. And it's the person who made the puppets for this is the same man who made the puppets for the Finding Nemo show over in Animal Kingdom. So that's just a neat little tidbit too. Another show down. We're working our way towards Men in Black. Men in Black's where I'm going.
I met 2 of the 3 girls. I wish Margot had been there because I would have been 3 points, but it's okay. I'm going to see if I can catch. She's probably gone now. It would be really cool if Marilyn's still out. Marilyn performs as Marilyn the Diamond Bellas, and it is a really good show. They do a lot of the classic Marilyn songs. Marilyn Monroe is so beautiful, and the dancing is really fun. There's also a director character who I very much enjoy, and his vibe is like exactly what Emma's vibe is. I hear music. I think it's Sing It. I already have Sing It. Yeah, so Marilyn must be over. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead on Revenge of the Mummy. Oh yeah, she's still out posing for pictures, looking fabulous as Marilyn does. But posing for pictures after the show doesn't count. If she was a meet and greet, yes. But I missed the show. Oh, she looks so amazing. Okay, Revenge of the Mummy is a roller coaster attraction where you are touring the set where they're filming the mummy, but the plot is that they filmed the mummy using some artifacts and settings that may or may not be cursed. So the theory is there's a curse. I don't know if the curse is real. Brendan Fraser doesn't think so, and I'm inclined to believe anything that he says. Now, we do not have to grab a locker because I did bring a fanny pack today. For many attractions at Universal, you do have to put your bags in a locker unless they can go around your waist. If they can go around your waist, you get to keep them with you. The exception to that are rides like Rip Ride Rocket or Velocicoaster or Hulk, the bigger roller coasters where you do actually have to go through a metal detector and you can't have anything on you, not even phones. So for those rides, you do have to put everything in a locker. Lockers are complimentary while you ride, and they work with your park tickets. So you just scan your park ticket, and then when you get back to your locker, you can scan your park ticket again. I am in the single rider line, which I think is letting us skip a pretty hefty wait right now. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. Can't see anything.
Here we are, Men in Black Alien Attack. This is the ride that is like a shooting game ride, very similar to like Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger Spin over in Magic Kingdom, although this one is a little bit different and honestly a little bit more fun for those older kiddos. Oh, hey, guess what? It's delayed. Okay, we're not doing that then. Shooting game though. Now, this is not great for our plan because I really just wanted to like come back here once and not come back. But that's okay because I love the Universal app because what you can do is you can set reminders. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then hopefully the Simpsons ride is fairly short. So we'll go hop in line for that. It's saying it's only 20 minutes. We're gonna hop in line for the Simpsons ride. Honestly, I think it'll be lower, but I'm not 100% sure, so let's just go ahead and try it out. Now, this is like a simulation ride where you are going to Krusty Land and things go a little haywire. The Simpsons are there. You kind of get sent to space. This is another one of those, like, potentially could make you a little bit motion sick if you struggle with that, but definitely not the most egregious compared to a lot of the other rides here in Universal. Okay, we already made it inside. We waited all of 5 minutes. So glad about this decision.
Mommy, done. That ride is very fun. It's very thrilling. It's not the most intense roller coaster, but with the story and everything, the special effects, my favorite part is when the ceiling catches on fire. Yes, for real. I also love the Mummy movies, and I love Brendan Fraser, so it's super fun to see Brendan Fraser in this ride. I'm literally just walking around the gift shop. I need to get moving, but I love this gift shop. They have a lot of classic monster merch in here, and I want these t-shirts so badly. Specifically Dracula, obviously, because I love Dracula. I also want that Dracula t-shirt. See, this is a problem. Oh, gotta get out of here. Gotta get my bag back on how it's supposed to be. Okay. Oh. Little baby Dracula. I have got to get out of here. I think it was a good move to the single rider line though, because the posted wait right now for Mummy is 35 minutes. There was almost no one in the single rider line, and it moved very quickly. I was only in there for about probably 10 minutes. And I saw the line was pretty backed up all the way to the first room. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so I walked this way on purpose. I'm headed to the Transformers ride, but I walked this way because I wanted to see if the Beat Builders show had started, and it has. Beat Builders is a percussion show where some construction workers come out and then they play a pretty cool beat. They are very talented. It's a very fun show, and they ask for audience participation, which is the part that's happening right now. So let's watch a couple minutes of the Beat Builders. Hopefully they have a finale number, because they do appear to be packing up.
Okay, finishing on The Simpsons. It's cute. Yeah, weirdly, my brother and I were obsessed with it when we went to Universal Hollywood back, like, way when we were kids. Because I will say there's a lot of rides that kids can't enjoy here at Universal. Like, it's not like Disney. So definitely check those height requirements before you decide to come to Universal if you're bringing some kiddos with you, especially if they're on the younger side. Now I will say, I feel like I need to like get my numbers up. I don't know. I feel like I need to worry about some characters. Like, I met Vector, but I know Quincy texted me a picture with the girls, and that doesn't help me because that's 2 in 1. So I need to kind of worry about getting my numbers up. I'm gonna try to do Twirl and Hurl right now because it's normally fairly low weight. I don't really see a line. And then maybe characters. We'll see. We also have to do shows, and we're having lunch in 45 minutes together. It said 20 minutes for Twirl and Hurl, even though no one's really over there. I'm not risking it for that. So let's go worry about like E.T. and some characters. Men in Black did open, but the wait time went pretty high pretty quickly. So maybe just some little shows it is, some characters. I want to give myself a fighting chance. And normally, I think I talked about this earlier, like I would have planned, and I didn't plan. So I gotta think a little smarter. Right now, Patrick and Squidward are out, so I'm gonna stand in line to meet them. That's at least catching me up for the girls. The girls.
The Beat Builders are so fun. It's like the show has a lot of like, just like cheekiness to it, and they're very talented. I love Beat Builders. I'll stop every time that I'm walking through, and it hurts me that I'm walking away from them right now. But we're at a challenge, and I saw 2 minutes, so we get to count it. I just got a notification that the Rip Ride Rocket line has dropped down to 25 minutes. So my wait time alert did its job. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out Transformers, I think, before I go over there, just because I'm right by it, and I'm trying to knock out as much as I can as fast as I can. Transformers The Ride 3D does have a single rider line. It's a 35-minute wait, as you can see, which is pretty long. It's stretching outside the queue, which is pretty lengthy. But there is a single rider line that we can walk in. If you are a single rider, or if you are willing and able to split up your party for a ride, you'll still wait in the line together. You'll just be split up in the actual ride vehicles. I do recommend using single rider lines. They can massively save you time.
Hi, how are you guys? You look great. You look great. I'm pretty much just here to see you two today. Maybe it's time for like a show. We have about 30 minutes until I'm supposed to meet up with Quincy for lunch. So if I can make it over to like a 12:30ish show, maybe that'll be good. I don't know. I'm like, I normally plan. I don't know what happened today. The weather felt so great. It was a little chilly this morning, and now it just feels good, and I'm letting those vibes like overtake my brain, and I'm just relaxed, which is not something I experience a lot during challenges. So maybe I'll just embrace this. Okay, there's a 12:30 horror makeup. It's 12:28. Let's see if we can make it in. I feel pretty confident, but if the door's shut, the doors are automatic, so there's nothing the team members can do. So I'm gonna run, not really, but fast walk. This is an awesome show. Not the best one here in the park, but still really fun, and it's supposed to rain, so this is a great time to get out of the rain, and it shows you how they do horror movie makeup, and it's really, really cool. So highly recommend.
I am off Transformers. I really love that ride. That ride is it's part motion simulator, part physical attraction. There's lots of physical effects. There's also a lot of motion simulator effects, 3D element, trolls. We've got the trolls over here. I've never seen Trolls. I feel like I should watch it. I hear good things. I also had a bunch of Trolls as a kid. But I'm gonna hop in line and meet them because it would be 2 characters. I'm not seeing any others in sight distance on this street, but if you want to do character meet and greets, I highly recommend strolling down the street over here, Hollywood, because that's where you'll find characters of Hollywood. You can find Beetlejuice, the mystery gang from Scooby-Doo, Trolls. I forgot I was gonna go to Rip Ride Rocket. I got distracted by Trolls. Hi Poppy, hi Branch, how's it going? I've come to ask for hair advice because you guys really have some serious height. Now, somewhere in my decision making there, Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket did go back up to 45 minutes. We don't have time for a 45-minute wait in a ride challenge, friends. So we're not doing it. I currently have wait time alerts for Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket to get to 20 minutes or lower. I have one on Race to New York with Jimmy Fallon to get to 10 minutes or lower. And I have one on Villain Con Minion Blast, the other Despicable Me ride, the newest ride here, for 20 minutes or lower. So if I see any of those drop, I'm gonna motor that way, but that way I don't have to worry about being near the front of the park until I see one of those front of the park rides drop. Otherwise, I am currently headed towards ET, which I'll check the wait time on. 25, it's a little long for ET. So we might instead continue on to Simpsons or Men in Black Alien Attack. Could be good. There's an Animal Actors on Location show at 12:45. We could catch that. It's only a 20-minute show with actual animal actors doing tricks. It's super fun and super cute, but it is not for another 30 minutes. We can definitely get something done in 30 minutes. And who knows if we'll come back here because my plans have changed every time I've made one today. That's just theme parking, friends, especially when you're trying to do everything. Okay, here I am in Simpsons Land. There are 2 rides here. We've got King and Koda's Trail and Herald and the Simpsons ride. 20 minutes, oh, it's not bad for the Simpsons, but I think we might be able to do it better a little bit later in the day. And 15 is a little long for King and Koda's Trail and Herald. Men in Black Alien Attack, however, is at 15 and has a single rider line. So I think that's what I'm gonna do at this time, just because I can get on and off faster. Now the single rider line for Men in Black Alien Attack is really useful because it skips the pre-show. Now, if you've never seen the pre-show, I highly recommend seeing it. It's very fun and very clever. But if you've seen it before, you might know it's not the most exciting pre-show around. So it's not the worst to want to skip it. This is another one that you will have to put your stuff in lockers unless you can get your bag around your waist. And it's a really amazing ride. This is actually probably truly my favorite ride on Universal Studios. It's a shooter attraction where you are a Men in Black recruit and you're being tested, but the training goes a little off the rails when suddenly aliens actually do infiltrate New York and you're sent out to help. Hopefully the single rider line is open at this time. We don't have to get a locker because my bag can go around my waist. And hopefully we can save New York. I'm actually really good at this ride. I know a lot of the little secrets. Yeah, the single rider's line is open. Definitely saving us some time here. I just walked past everybody in this room. No one in front of me in the single rider line.
Yeah, you guys ready for some serious blood and guts? Ooh. My kind of audience. Right on. Welcome to the Horror Makeup Show, everybody. I'm your host, Alex Ross. We got a great show lined up for you.
My score was just under 185,000. I did not get the 100,000 bonus points, but I was still the highest in the car. So, you know, don't even need the bonus points. And if I would have gotten them, it would have been a much higher score. But that's fine. That's fine. I just love that ride. Unlike most shooters, after the training sequence, there is no target. So you just have to hit the aliens. It feels like a lot more immersive in my opinion. There's a lot of really fun secrets to the ride, like tricks to getting higher scores and things like that. If you ever want me to go into depth about it, I would be happy to. Just let me know in the comments. I honestly want to ride again. But repeats do not give us points, so I will not be doing that. What I might do right now is try to go catch a show in the Wizarding World. I just realized we have a rule where we have to meet for lunch so that we actually eat, and because we like to hang out. So our lunch meeting is supposed to be around 1, which is coming up. So I am gonna try to go over here, because if I can get into the Wizarding World and see Celestina or Beetle and the Bard, then it's another point, and it means that there's only one show I haven't seen over there. Well, there's a little like spritz of rain happening right now, which I don't love, but I think there might be a night bus driver out. And if I can talk to him, there is a night bus driver out. That's a point. A night bus driver is a character that you can meet in the London part of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, he's actually the ticket taker. The driver's missing, which is why the bus is parked. But we'll stop by, take a photo with him. I think you're gonna get a parking ticket if you stay here. There's no way this is a parking space.
Oh yeah, we have been here. We're on the double yellow lines right there.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm hoping no one writes one.
That's fair. If they don't write one, they can't give it to you, so.
No, that's true. Or if they do, we'll just toss them under an invisibility cloak.
Oh, good idea. I strolled in here while I was checking the wait time, and no dice on seeing a show. They're on a little bit of like a lunch break right now, Celestina and the wizarding actors who do the Tales of Beetle and Bard. But the good news is, conferred with Emma and a ref, aka Fry Bucket, and they agreed that because sometimes you can just meet the talking head or just meet the night bus driver, that the night bus driver and the talking head count as 2 different characters. There is a chance to walk up to the night bus and neither of them will be there. There's also a chance you'll walk up and only one of them will be there. Like the night bus ticket attendant could be there and the talking head could be asleep, or the talking head could be talking with no night bus attendant. So it's 2 points, yay! And hopefully the talking head will go to sleep before Emma gets over there.
Okay, leaving horror makeup. It's so funny. There are like a more adult jokes, quote unquote, but it's like not inappropriate for kids by any means. But it's really, really cute. Now it's almost time for lunch. Like we're literally minutes away, but Betty Boop's right here. So we're gonna meet Betty Boop. Hi, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Oh, are you a movie producer?
Occasionally, yes.
Oh, wonderful. You came to the right place.
I was looking for a good actress, so I figured I'd chat with you.
I'm an actor, singer, dancer.
Perfect.
Do it all.
I
What's your
love
name?
it. Emma.
Nice to meet you, Emma.
I think I'm gonna go catch Animal Actors on Location. It starts in 4 minutes, so hopefully I can get in. If you really have your heart set on seeing a show at a theme park in general, I recommend arriving 20 to 30 minutes ahead of when it starts. That way you can get your seat and everything. I'm gonna cruise over there because I'm pretty close to it, and I don't want to hit that part of the day where I could have gotten the point and now there's no more shows. Now for the Streetmosphere, we only have to watch for 2 minutes, but for any show that is actually in a theater, we do have to watch the whole thing for it to count. Animal Actors on Location is a 20-minute show, which means I'll probably go straight from this to lunch. But it's a bit of a time suck, but no different of a time suck than a 20-minute wait at Simpsons, and the show starts in 2 minutes, so we're not wasting time waiting on the show at least. Head on in. You can actually see up ahead some DreamWorks characters on a construction wall. That is because this construction wall is blocking the construction for DreamWorks Land, which I am very excited for. I think it's going to be a more kid-geared area, but I do know there's supposed to be a new Shrek meet and greet, and it looks like they're building Shrek Swamp, which I am so pumped for. I can't wait.
Okay, I just met Betty Boop. She's so cute. I'm very impressed by her voice. Could not be me, but very impressed nonetheless. And I've never met Betty Boop here. So it's time-ish for lunch. I'm gonna walk that way and hopefully run into some more characters or a show or something random along the way. Okay, so here we are at Cafe La Bamba. If you've never been over here, this is actually a quick service that has quite a few pretty good eats. One of our favorite things is actually the salsa flight, which is pretty good, and you can mobile order, so I'm gonna do that for me and Quincy.
Okay, so fun fact, I've never actually seen that show before, and it was so good. They have a bunch of actually, like, the actors in the show are actual animal actors, so they add the dog that played Clifford. They had the dog that played Frank the Pug from Men in Black. They had one of the falcons from The Mummy Returns. And you see all the dogs do tricks, and there are cats doing tricks, and a porcupine, and a skunk, and a pig, and tons of birds, and a ferret at one point. It's so cool. That was such a cool show. If you like animals, I think I must too. I've never done it before, and I'm like mad at myself about it. I literally was texting people like, we have got to go see animal actors on location. Very cool. But that does put me at lunchtime. So I'm gonna head just around the corner to Cafe La Bamba, where Emma and I are meeting to eat.
We made it to lunch, finally, now that her animal actors finished acting.
Yeah, they're divas.
They really are divas. We're here at Cafe La Bamba, our newfound love. We have just now finally discovered we love Cafe La Bamba. Like, we knew it was here. We knew that the things we've eaten before.
But nobody talks about it.
But nobody's talking about how much we love it.
Our favorites.
Yeah, so force of habit.
We were missing a favorite.
So Cafe La Bamba. We got the rice bowls. There's actually, I need to preface, there's not a huge menu here. But what they do have is pretty strong contenders. I got the chicken and rice bowl. She got the shrimp and rice bowl. Cheers. Oh, she cheers the plates. That's so nice. Hey, you.
What?
I have to go, but you have to stay, because I beat you here.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go.
I feel like you are doing something specific.
No, but I just looked at the time and thought, oh my gosh, I gotta go. So I'm gonna go. Okay. I'm leaving, and I am going to do something specific. I need to go catch a show. I have no idea how we are lined up right now, but I feel like I need to start being a little bit more intentional, be a little bit more focused. So I'm gonna head out here. Maybe there's, oh yes, the drive-in show. I'm gonna head over here. Here we go. They're performing. Good timing. Buy me a rainbow. Okay, I was gonna meet Beetlejuice, and then I got scared to like get in there. I got nervous, so I'm just gonna. If I lose over one, I'm willing to. I got scared of him. I'm not even kidding, y'all. I don't want to meet Beetlejuice. Oh, Popeye's out. Hi, how are you? Can we take a photo together?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Okay. I have waited here for Emma to go, so I'm gonna head out. My next stop is gonna be VillainCon Minion Blast because the wait time has dropped massively. It is down to 15 minutes. Now, we took a long lunch. There is not a lot of time left in the park day, so it's about to be a jammin' rush to the finish. But I think I have it in the bag.
So it looks like VillainCon Minion Blast is down to 15 minutes, which is huge. It's been a pretty high wait for a little while today, so I'm gonna head over there. All right, time for my new favorite ride, VillainCon Minion Blast. So it's only 20 minutes. This is like a shooting game where you stand on a platform and it moves throughout different rooms. There's even an app feature. It says it's only 20 minutes. It was like 15 on my way over here. It's only at 5. I'm fine with that, because frankly, I just wanna ride this for selfish reasons.
So VillainCon Minion Blast is a brand new ride here at Universal. It is a really exciting attraction that has a really interactive element. You have to use it. Oh my gosh, it's Emma. Wait, you left like 15 minutes before me.
Hey, so how's it looking? How'd the game go?
The game went well, not my best, but I got a lot of perks and unlocks and things like that.
We love this game so much. Now, I will say for both of us, which is not great, it's raining outside.
Yeah, and I will say this only because now it's irrelevant. I was going to go on a Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket.
Yeah.
But it's delayed for the weather.
I know where I'm going.
I know where I'm going.
Do you want to just say it on 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. E.T.
You'll see a lot of people leaving the queue behind us. They just announced right when we got in line for E.T. that the attraction is down, and they have no way of knowing when it comes back up. This is something that we talk about a lot, where you want to listen to the language they use. When they say things like, we have no way of estimating when the ride will come back, so feel free to leave the queue.
She also said, please go enjoy other attractions.
That is not optimistic. So just think about what they're saying. If they say something like, you are welcome to stay in the queue. We have a brief delay. We'll keep you updated. We hope to be open soon. Positive. What was just said, very negative. And we do not have a lot of time left in the day for competition. So we're competing. Okay, I'm getting in line for the Bikini Bottom meet and greet. They do have SpongeBob characters you can meet. There is not a lot of SpongeBob presence in the parks. There's just this store, but there's some super fun photo ops in here, and then there are also the meet and greets with the characters. Hopefully there's 2 in here, and I can get 2 more points by meeting here. We have an hour, officially an hour left in the park day. Pretty dramatic, if I do say so myself. So I'm gonna try and meet these 2 characters, and then hopefully get on at least 2 to 3 more rides. Try to get 5 more points. I think it's a good goal.
Okay, she is on her way to meet Squidward and Patrick Star, which I have already done, so I can't go do that one. So I think I'm gonna go to Kang, the Twirl and Hurl, and then Men in Black. It is open again. I can single rider that one. And then maybe Night Bus. I don't know. At this point, like, I'm not optimistic that I have any more numbers than her. So I'm just gonna do things I want to do. At this point, I'm gonna keep trying, of course, but I'm just gonna do things I enjoy also.
Hello! How's it going? Big day in Bikini Bottom? Pretty good. Can we take a picture?
All right, here we are, Twirl and Hurl. This is their version of the Dumbo ride. You get to get in an alien spaceship and fly high, and you're actually supposed to attack the citizens of Springfield. Thank you. To help escape because you've been captured by these aliens.
2 more characters, baby. All right, I'm now headed to Simpsons Land because I think that's gonna be our best bet at this time. I made a silly mistake of saving. I thought about doing Hogwarts Express earlier, which is a lot of time, yes, but also it was a very short wait earlier, basically a walk-on. All right, when I just looked, both of these rides had a 20-minute wait. Kang and Kodo's Twirl and Hurl looks a lot lower than 20 minutes, so I'm gonna hop in line here. It's way busier earlier.
I looked up and saw a tall redhead in the back of the group.
I just saw Emma. She's in the alien.
She's still gonna be me, but she doesn't know that. And I'm gonna keep whispering so she's nervous. Finished up. Quincy's hopping on right now.
I've chosen Kang Tiki. Here we go.
I do have a gut feeling that she's gonna win. I know she mentioned at lunch that she'd been meeting characters, and that was probably my biggest downfall, was not meeting those characters, especially now because it's been raining. They might not be back out today. So I'm gonna go Men in Black, single rider, and then we're gonna see, because we don't have that much time left today. So finally, gonna go on Men in Black. Hopefully this is not too bad. I'm gonna do single rider, of course, but sometimes you never know, especially if that wait time is long. So here we go.
Certainly wouldn't call Kang and Kodo's Twirl and Hurl a must-do, but it did give us a point. Also, I will note that my favorite part about Simpsons Land is the humor. This is just a funny land with a lot of jokes. And if you enjoy the Simpsons style humor, the Simpsons in general, I think you'll enjoy Simpsons Land. We've still got, oh, it's up to 25. We've got a 25-minute posted wait on the Simpsons ride. But I'm gonna see. Hopefully that's not too bad. It's right here, so we're just saving time on walking to somewhere else where we'd have to wait. Okay, get on a line. It's definitely too long. It says 25 minutes. That wait could be anywhere between 20 and 40. And I was looking at other options. There's not a ton of other options for things that we haven't done. Wait times are surprisingly long, and it's probably because folks have started to arrive for Halloween Horror Nights. There is an option for Halloween Horror Nights where you can arrive at the park a little early. It's called Stay and Scream. Gets in the house a little faster, but sometimes those people want to ride rides. And when they want to ride rides, the wait times can get a little longer towards the end of the day. Now, right at the very end of the day, the wait times will still drop because those people will head into the Stay and Scream areas. But right now, wait times are long. Good news is, E.T. is back up. So I'm going to rush on over there, try to get on E.T.
Okay, I was totally alone in my car. Literally no one else was there. And I think I won. I think I did the best in my car, finally. This is only like the second time ever. Okay, we have like half an hour. I need to try to get a bunch of stuff done, but I'm nervous because the night bus really would be huge since it counts as 2 characters. But E.T. also just opened. So I'm trying to see if they're out there. It's been raining and Rip Ride is still closed for weather, which more than likely means characters can't be out. I'm trying to look and I can't see. We're gonna go over there and check. Then we might run to E.T.
E.T. is a dark ride that takes you through the story of E.T. You ride on a bike and kind of help E.T. escape. Oh my gosh, and look how short the line is. This is fortuitous. This is great. This is going to be a really quick line because so many people cleared out when the ride went down. Oh, this is good.
Close, but no cigar. It was not there, and that was really, really sad. But someone who looked exactly like Gary Oldman as Sirius was there, and that was impressive, and I think that should count for me.
All right, I walked pretty much directly to the front of the line, and we made it. So it was a very short wait. Basically no minutes, except there's a pre-show.
Okay, we're back. E.T.'s open, and basically nobody's here. It says 15 minutes. I doubt it'll be 15. Maybe it will be, but even then, it's a number. You know, I'll add it to my roster.
Just looking at wait times, I've done everything in this park that I can, really, except for Ollivanders, the show, which is pretty far from me right this second, and I could probably do, but they might have stopped running them, and I don't want to chance it because if I walk over there, I couldn't necessarily make it to something else before the park closed. There's only 20 minutes left in the park day. The other options are Hogwarts Express, which is a 2-hour wait, and if I'm gonna get a point, I don't really want to be stuck in a line. Of course, I could do that if you want to ride something at Universal or at Disney World, as long as you are in line 1 minute before the park closes. So today the park closes at 5. So as long as you are in line at 4:59, you'll be able to ride no matter what the line is. They will get you on it. But if you walk up at 5, they will not let you get in line. So technically I could ride Hogwarts Express to my final point, but really it's up to preference right now. I wanted Rip Ride Rocket, but it is still delayed due to weather. So I don't think Rip Ride Rocket is going to be in the cards for me. I would love not to do Jimmy Fallon Race to New York, so that leaves Simpsons, which is up to a 30-minute wait. But I'm gonna go hop in line, and that'll be my final point of the day.
Okay, leaving E.T. I have time for maybe one more thing, but I don't know what that final thing should be. A lot of the wait times are pretty high right now, and a lot of the character meet and greets have ended. So I think it looks like Hollywood Rip Ride is back open. It says 15 minutes. If I can get over there, that'll be my last ride of the day. Okay, Optimus Prime is out. If I can get in line for him, I'm going to. I would much rather. It looks like she's closed the line. I'd much rather do this though. Let's go meet Optimus Prime. Line was still open. I'm gonna meet Optimus Prime. This might be my last thing of the day, but this is much easier on my body. It won't give me a headache. And it counts for a whole point, just like Rip Ride. So I'm gonna do this. Because he does not interact like normal characters, like they don't have conversations with you, I'm just gonna film him over here, and then I'm gonna have the team member take my photo, so that way I don't have to pretend to talk to him.
I'm off Simpsons. My confession is that I did ride it with my eyes closed, because that one's a serious motion sickness inducer. And so I did ride with my eyes closed so that I didn't get motion sick. And it worked. But I wouldn't ride that one if you're motion sickness prone necessarily. I'd just be careful. But that's the end of the day. Park is closed. You can see it's kind of cleared out. I'm now heading to exit the park. All the rides are closed, and we'll go see what our final total was and compare it with Emma's.
I think I did okay. I don't feel like I won, but I feel pretty confident in like the effort that I gave and the day that you and I had together.
Hey, what you doing?
Just think about the universe. I don't have enough money to buy the whole collection.
But we both really want it. We love that collection. All right. I looked at my final count just now. I know what it is. Mm-hmm. You know what your final count is?
I do.
You want to say it at the same time?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 23.
What away?
No,
I
dude.
thought you crushed me.
No, we were really close. You got a lot of stuff I didn't get. I did not see Popeye.
Popeye was the best. I will say the one thing that I really regret not getting is the night bus.
Yeah, because it was a
It was a twofer, and it just didn't work out for me that Agnes and Edith went in and I got Vector instead.
Listen,
so.
it was a draw game, but we both had really great days.
It was a great day. We
on
talked about
short
it a lot.
Universal days.
Yeah.
It's a short Universal day, and we still had an amazing day. Did a ton.
And we had a long lunch too.
Yeah, we did have a long lunch.
So I think this was like, and we also got in later than we wanted, which we were still parking when the park opened.
Yeah, but we weren't
wanted
right
to get
on
here a little bit
before.
earlier,
Yeah,
and we weren't able to do that just because of traffic and stuff. And honestly, we still
No
did
issue.
almost everything.
and road trip was still successful.
Yeah. I feel very good about the day.
Me too.
If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
And now go watch us do the same rides race in Magic Kingdom. We'll
you
see you
there.
there.